So many projects that I need to get finished. Back home from the lot, I've got sewing projects sitting everywhere. A few crochet things happening. Still need to get my books situated. It's been a busy summer, but we probably will be home for a few weeks. And I'm hoping to get back to some of these projects. My sewing machine's literally still in its box from when I took it to the lake lot a couple weeks ago. But I've got so many fabrics set out. New fabrics that came. Woohoo! Lori Holt's new Prairie, I think is the name of it, from Riley Blake. Another Happy Mail. I want to try these cutting mats and ruler carriers for quilting. I have some fabrics I'd like to use for that. And then I still have to finish my design boards. I've got it ready to bind and glue on the foam board with the fabric, or the, what is this called? Warm and natural batting. Couple bags that I've started, need to finish. And Lori Holt's, what do you call this? Seems So Easy guide for my sewing machine. I want to try that with all this quilting. Things I want to make. I've got some fabrics here that I want to make a blanket with. And my grandbaby, of course, turned 8 months old, so I'm trying to plan ahead for things like that. But there are things that there is a light board for quilting. I want to set that up somewhere in here. So still a little bit of organizing to do. Closet got a good yarn makeover, but I'm still trying to get some of these down because I want to use that shelf up there for cross stitch. But I still have some space down here to work with, and I'm going to try and do what I did up here with these yarns and stack more in each of these squares so that maybe I have some more space. These half zippy things I've used to store specific colors. Other than that, I've got cotton yarns here, and these are quilt projects. I'm still working on a runner here. These are sewing machine covers. Just lots of different things I've started that I need to plug away at. Oh, and then I did this the other day. See if I can back up here. I've got some of my cross stitch stands here, but I want to get some more of these pegs. This is called the Fast Track from Rubbermaid. They make these little hooks, and I'm going to try and find quite a few more if they're not too expensive. And these are my silk flosses. So I thought this rest of this wall unit here I could store my flosses on. I still got quite a few empty pegs, but these are the ones that I get from Keepsakes. And every other month they send about 5, so I've been doing it for this year, and I'll probably continue until I get several more colors so that I have a collection of silks to work with. But I keep a few of my cross stitch stands put together on the rods. If I start a big project, I'll have those. And then of course I've got paints and craft things up here on the top part and latch hook. So that's kind of where I'm at with my organizing this month. I really need to get back to my floss tubes, but I really don't have a whole lot to show. Not a whole lot of stitching has gotten done. So once I do have something worthwhile to show in that regard, my floss tubes will come back up. But I thought I'd give an update on how things look in my craft room for the month of September. I'm still on task with my whip goes, but need to really focus and try and get more stitching now that we'll be home for a few weeks. Probably hear music in the background. Hubby's practicing for orchestra So the next few weeks we probably won't be running back and forth to the lake lot, and maybe I can get some things accomplished. So have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon.